So, what's up, everybody? It is Tuesday again. Fancy pants, electric ratchet, and professional grade swivel socket. Fancy pants. I don't know about that, but they work. Damien snuck into the chat for a minute, but now he's gone. Where the hell did he go? Um, so Damien beat Dan here. We don't have Lars or Unfinished. What the heck happened? I want an electric ratchet. Um, the ones that are old Hobo Freight selling, what are they? Can't remember the brand of them now. Uh, Crap. Yeah. Well, they've actually been working out pretty good. So I mean, for the money, it's worth it. Hell, when they very first came out, they weren't very strong. It was just no, not Chicago. It's like, um, what's up, Tom? I'm Marissa. Doing a heater core on Compass. It sucks. Really? Is it layer by layer, or can you pull it? You can't pull a dash in one piece. What's so bad about it? I'm kind of curious now. I'm going to look up the name of this ratchet. I've got a Cobalt Electric Impact, and it's okay. Hey, Colleen. Ratchet. Come on. So there's Bauer Hercules. That's what it is. The Bowers are working okay too. I've seen people use them, but the Hercules is the one that's actually doing really well, and they're cheap. It's only $60. It's only 12 volt, but it looks like the Bauer is 20. You had a remove front doors, many layers. Oh, the long bolts. Oh God. E-Gage and his friends are watching. Hi, friends. Big room back's 20. Yeah. I think my Snap-on's at 18 volt, if I remember right. Your mini co-host fell asleep after eating. That's okay. What's up, Dylan? Hopefully Morgan will make it down here. I got all three funny cars for her to run across my table. It's 24 volt, brushless, but not the strongest. Well, I mean, if you're not using it all the time, it's not anything that's super important. Now, the thumbnail I used was a 16 Honda Accord. It was a 1.5 turbo. We had to pull the engine and swap her out. She's going to be overwhelmed. Oh yeah. But the oh yeah, she's passed out. She's sleeping. But shoot, what was I talking about? Saw the baby picture, and that was it. Oh, so the transmission bolts on this Honda they were tight as hell. Normally, I can take my 3/8 cordless ratchet and it'll bust them loose, or I'll break them loose with it. No, we went from my 3/8 Ingersoll Air Impact, or no, my cordless Snap-on that's just like a Milwaukee. It wouldn't break it loose. Jeremy tried his Air Impact, which is loud as hell. Tried my 3/8 impact and wouldn't break it loose, so I had to get the 1/2-inch impact with an adapter to get the transmission bolt loose. It was stupid. 326, yeah, you're right. What'd you send me again? Oh, now she's laying on you. She wasn't comfy enough. She had to be laying on mama. But yeah, those bolts in that transmission was tight as hell. But that motor had 120,000, I think, and it was smoked. It was done. It making noise, everything else, and I wouldn't have known the oil pan was full of sludge, but the motor that we got that they only had 30K on it, unfinished. There you are. They busted the oil pan, so I had to swap oil pans from his motor to the newer one. And dude, this oil pan was so full of sludge. It took me 25-30 minutes in the parts washer to get this thing cleaned out. It was disgusting. So I'm sure I know what took out the rockers, and the lifters were making noise because the oil galleries were packed full of trash because of the sludgy oil. So we talked to him before he picked it up today and told him that, he can't wait so long on oil changes, improve the longevity of the engine. Who has put in for time off next year already? I'm sure Tom has. The puppy barked and scared her. Gotcha. Depends on the engine, Dan. Our Silverado's got quite a bit of miles on it, so I go 4 to 4,500 on my synthetic oil, and it seems to do pretty good now. I don't use any oil. If I go 5,000 miles, I'll use a quart of oil. But if I don't, it does great. Your days are in, I figured. Time off for no name Rob. Bobby will let me go anytime I want. I struggled the last few days just before I went to leave, and it just didn't work out. Let it snow? No, we had enough already. You can keep it. We don't need any more. I want to put up this. Hey, bro, I'll put this big, huge wall up, just under Old Michigan there, so you can't let it come down this way. Although I think we're supposed to get more snow tomorrow or Thursday. I just know it's going to be 0 on Sunday, and I do not look forward to that. I probably won't be going anywhere. Like it or not, thanks, buddy. Yeah, Thursday we're supposed to get some more snow. Oh, they raised it to 5 degrees instead of 0. Yeehaw. So 0 sucks balls. Was negative here. -4. Ugh. Nah. Pass. Pass. Take the higher temp. Still going to Kings Island Saturday. Whew, man, that's tough, Tom. Anything under 20 pisses me off. Yeah. Under 30. 2 to 7 inches by tomorrow night. Yikes. Yeah, we've got a few big jobs sitting at the shop. That way, if we do get some dumb weather, we can pull them all in and work on them. Although it was kind of cool. I started pulling that engine at like 9:30 in that Honda. And by 1 o'clock, I was almost ready to put it back in. And then at 3 o'clock, yeah, it was out the door running. I love how easy those things are. That is on top of the 2 to 3 we got today. That is on top of the 14 from last week. Nah, you can. Battery packs are charged for pants and jacket. Yeah. I've got a Snap-on heated jacket, which I'll probably use, next week when it gets really damn cold. I've still just been wearing my regular thick fleece hoodie. It's been doing fine. But yeah, that single digits heated jacket. Especially in the shop when we can't keep the doors closed all the time. Always opening the door to let another car in or out. It sucks. Having to be, the door bitch constantly to open the door and close it just to keep the shop warm, that's a pain in the ass too. But I'll do it just so it doesn't take so long to heat the shop back up. I hate being cold. Barely. Well, that's good. That means it was really good then. Yeah, Snap-on came out with a new heated hoodie and an updated jacket where it heats all the way around, which I think I got it last year. It heats a lot. It's like it warms the kidneys, the chest, and I think that was it. How long do I let this pork loin? Oh, I love chili too. I'll change up and make chili spaghetti. I love the chili. I'll typically make more chili than what we need so that I can freeze it or hold on to it for the following day. Had homemade beef barley soup. Huh. How long do I let pork loin thaw? It's been frozen for about 4 days. Went to Friday. It only takes a night. Stick it in the refrigerator Thursday afternoon and stick it in the crock pot Friday afternoon. It'll be ready by dinner. I've been making it Frisch's style, Texas chili over spaghetti with Parmesan instead of cheddar. Dude, You can't go wrong with cheese regardless of whatever cheese it is. It's cheese. I think we've got enough venison left where we can do one more venison chili. But I've been cutting up kielbasa and throwing it in there along with it. It's got all the food groups in it. Making more Buckeyes and cookies Friday night with your friends. Jeremiah and Tucker, yeah, might be coming over this weekend to do some baking. Yeah, Tucker is actually a little boy that I almost adopted when he was born, and now he's like 13, I think, 12 or 13. I need to try some venison chili. I always used Kroger ground beef. IGA ground chuck might be even better. Do you have a Fresh Thyme around you, Dan? There's a Fresh Thyme here in Beaver Creek, but they sell venison burger. But we always get it from, friends, family, and everything that kill deer, that if I haven't got one. But the venison chili, dude, oh, God. What? Lead singer of driver of the Polish casserole is good. Kielbasa, sausage, potatoes, apple. What? That sounds good. There's a Fresh Thyme by Loveland where I work. Yeah, go check it out, dude. That place, it's amazing. They got all kinds of cool shit there. Yep, and Menard, yeah. It's funny how we're supposed to be talking about cars, but we always talk about food. Or something else off subject. Oh, God, what, Danny? Hey, Mohawk. Oh. She's wide awake, watching Mickey Mouse House now. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Oh, everyone been lurking. This is over on the phone. Gonna be 60 here Saturday. Just finished a bowl of Crystal homemade vegetable soup. Yeah. I think I'd trade the apples for onions. I don't know, dude. That sounds really damn good. I put it down in my notes because I'm going to look into it. Car builders are often good cooks. Just the way it is. I love cooking. You guys know that by now. Typically, all the kids ask me what to do. There's times where if there's something I haven't put on the smoker yet, I'll call Jason or Dad. Like, yo, how do I do this? I had some of Ma's homemade vegetable soup when I was down there. Dang good. Yeah, we have vegetable soup, but we call it cowboy stew. And it's just because of how my grandma made it. It's vegetable soup with burger. Boneless country ribs are also, yeah, I do ribs all the time. Actually, when it gets really damn cold, I need a blanket because it destroyed the temperature that gets jacked up. I need a blanket to put on my smoker. I know. No, it's not thick. I make it thick. When I dish mine out to my bowl, it gets whatever top of crackers and cheese, just to thicken it up because I like the stewy type, not just watery. Oh, it's just like when this stew I had was made with ground beef and chunks of meat. Yeah. Um. Ah, damn it. I hate it when that happens. Ow. Can't remember what I was going to say. Oh. Huh. So what the hell's everybody else got going on? Did you work on anything this weekend, Dan? And Colleen, you got to be done cleaning up by now. What you doing now? I do have a little bit of a messed up Suburban I'm working on. Pulled in with a blowed out spark plug. So I rethreaded it, put an insert in the head, started it up, and it doesn't miss off idle. So put everything together, took everything back apart, did a leak down, and it loses about 25% of compression. But I've had them run perfect with, 80, 85 psi, but only misses at idle. That's it. So put the rocker arms back on, started it, and I'm watching them. They're not stopping moving, but there's no oil flow whatsoever, and it's missing on number 4 still. So either the AFM solenoid is turned on and blocking that oil passage, or the lifters are clogged up and not letting the oil through. Last week I installed a new timer in my Kenmore electric dryer. Nice. Little bit of a tricky troubleshoot, yeah. Put the Xmas tree tonight and other things in and around the fireplace. Yeah. The day after Thanksgiving, or was it Sunday? It's past Sunday? No, Sunday before. We put the Christmas tree and stuff up. Nope, not done yet. Went back to work, spent 5 hours on a ladder yesterday, and now I can barely move. That sucks. Well, sorry to hear that, damn it. Now, I get to go back in the morning and try and figure out if that solenoid's activated somehow and shouldn't be. You assembled a new propane hibachi after the day after Thanksgiving. Oh, cool. Well, that's something to do. I found a smoking blanket for the smoker, so I'm going to order it soon. No pain, no gain. Yeah. Definitely better than having the flu. I'll take that any day with the flu. You can still function. The only thing I don't like about the cold weather is it plays hell on my sinuses. I hate it. Last year I got the 40-foot ladder off the work van and carried it by myself around the front of the building and hobbled myself up for months. Hurt yourself. Damn. Yeah, yesterday I helped Bobby hang a new security camera on the front of the shop. Man, it was colder than hell. It wasn't so bad if you weren't in the wind. I could stand there and be just fine, but we had to go out to the front of the building. And man, I bet that wind was blowing 10 or 15 mile an hour, and it was cold as shit. Ooh, yeah, that takes a long time to heal. Oh, that sucks. I hate to hear it. Jason, how's your 3D printing going? Then I Googled and seen that you're supposed to have two people carry one of them unless you're huge. Yeah, I mean, if you did it all the time, you would, gain that muscle memory and you'd be fine. But who wants to do that all the time, right? It's been running nonstop since last week. I've had long rehabilitation sessions the last 2 days. It's basically light physical therapy. They're trying to get me into shape for a valve and lung surgery to relieve my COPD. Well, get with it, man. We want to keep around, keep you up here on the YouTube. It's okay. I had a few crashes this week. I'm a bit under the weather with no voice. Oh shit, dude. Sorry. I hadn't heard from you. I was gonna come over and grab that dinosaur and that gear, but I wasn't sure if you was available. So hit me up when you're not sick. Oh, sorry. Oh. Slinging them engines around all day, making it happen that fast, it'll still make you sore. But we got another engine to do in a Kia Soul for my cousin's husband. His engine took a dump. I've got a transmission to do in an Impala. There's something else. Yeah. I made some Hyundai Kia steering gears as well. What you talking about? Um, There's another transmission. Oh, Hunter's doing it. Hunter's got to pull a transmission on a Chevy van tomorrow. So I'm diagnosing the Suburban with that misfire crap, and then got an Escape to do some rear control arms and shocks. Then get that transmission swapped and or the engine swapped in the Kia. I want to have that done before the end of day Friday. That way I can get that Impala in Friday and get that transmission yanked out. I want to have that thing done. I'll probably go in on Saturday and button it up. Oh. Oh, the steering coupling. Yeah, those things pay good. Well, back when I was flat rate, but yeah, that's cool. You think that plastic's gonna last longer than that urethane? We don't really. So the Impala I'm doing is actually Danny's old car, and a friend of ours needs a car, so I'm trying to get it done so that she can drive it. So nobody that knows, you can see this printout that Jason did in the Kias and Hyundais. In the steering column where the electronic motor is, there's a damper, they call it a steering coupling, that goes in between these cogs to keep the noise down as it power assist on the steering. I don't know how well it will last, but in a pinch they may be okay. True. But yeah, the ones that are in there, they disintegrate to nothing, and so you get this loud clank, 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 clank every time you turn the wheel back and forth. And that piece right there is what fixes it. I think it pays like 2 hours or something stupid. Kind of like them jelly beans and a power window setup. Yeah. So the replacements are supposed to last longer than the originals. The ones from Dorman and the ones from Kia. So the ones from Dorman are like $15 now, but you can go to Kia and get them for like $1.70. So I don't know why Dorman's charging so much for them. Although they probably go through a few middlemen before we get them, so they keep getting marked up as they make their way to us. I made 3 of them for you to have in your toolbox. Sweet. Dorman will say that it's because they're better than OEM. So there are some things that Dorman made that is better than OEM, but a lot of it is junk. The aluminum housing that replaces the Chrysler 3.6 oil cooler housing, perfect design. Perfect. Can't get any better. Does away with the Chrysler's OEM plastic piece of junk. But a lot of the other A lot of the other metal door handles are good. Yeah, the door handles are good too. Their sensors are crap. A lot of their window regulators are pretty good. It's still running. What are you making now, Jason? But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of their stuff is just flat junk. But in a pinch, when it's not available right away, they have it. John Dorman translates to at least you don't have to do without. Good point. I like that. How did your tool holder turn out? Aldi cart keys. Yeah. Did you know Dorman makes cast iron buckhorn exhaust manifolds for Chevy small blocks? Yes. Yeah. Oh, wow. Dude, that looks good. Yeah, the replacement manifolds are thicker than the oh, that's your cordless holder. The exhaust manifolds for the Fords, for the Tritons that crack and break. Oh, that's the other design. But the Ford Tritons, the manifolds rust out so bad they just crack in half. Aha, the dinosaur. Dorman's design is way thicker and perfect. Oh, the gear for Mr. Dark. Yeah. Yep, and the steering coupling. How much has he printed for his RV repair services? Oh. I mean the whole remote holder thing, I'm sure if he made a bunch of those, he could sell those. Because good Lord, I mean, we all have 1,000 damn remotes now. .3D printed black water valve? Nah, I wouldn't trust that. I don't know that pulling that valve open would be safe. I'll let someone else test it out. That is one of the things I don't even like servicing mine more or less anyone else's. The acids in the water would maybe eat plastic. I don't maybe. A couple tool holders for the trailer. My buddy Mike and I are designing a tool for installing a major part. That is a pain. Nice. We were at work yesterday, and me and Hunter said something, or he had said something about telling you about something to try and print out. I can't remember what the hell it was. It was a part for a car, I think. I can't remember what the heck it was. Radio bezel for my truck would be nice, but I can make one. As it's just needing a straight piece. How about paper with green ink and numbers with lots of zeros on the end? um, that would probably be considered illegal, but hemp paper with special ink. Yeah, they've tried their damnedest to try and keep anyone from counterfeiting, but it don't matter. It's just like they thought they designed a new pistol that no one could modify, and 6 days out, and they had modified it. I mean, nothing is imperfect enough to, or perfect enough to make it perfect. It's probably worth more than what the government prints. Could be. Oh, home renovation guys fit counters every day. Hmm. I wish that the plastic. Oh, nice, dude. That's cool. I need to get more business cards from you. What the hell? Oh, no way. What? um, 3D print us some plastic mock-up engine blocks. You need a whole lot more room for that. Um, but it's too bad the plastic, I don't think would hold up. But um, so Philpro, they sell with oil pan gaskets, those little plastic pieces you screw into the engine to be able to line up the oil pan and the oil pan gasket. Makes it really nice. It's very, very cool. Whoever made it is a genius. But like we're doing exhaust manifolds and stuff like that. We don't have anything that has studs. Man, it makes it a bitch sometimes. And that I'd just be afraid of breaking that thing off from the cylinder head. But although it's plastic, you probably get it out real easy. Oh, See if you can't. I don't know. I'd probably take a shit ton of plastic. And you see that wheel moving at the same time, too. Made the grandkids for shirts for Christmas. That's cool as shit. But I want a pistol rack to put in my gun cabinet. But dude, that would probably take 3 freaking weeks to make if it took 18 hours to build that tool rack for your cordless. Should we call Jason Tron now that he is all in the computer now? Year it takes for but I can do it. I hope to get a faster machine soon. Yeah. Ever. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, it takes forever. I gotcha. Yeah, I want a little pistol rack. They're only like, you know, 4 or 5 inches tall, but it's a pistol rack where you can just lay them in it. Man, my thumb hurts. I'll look and see what I can find. Okay. Putting the starter back on that Honda engine today, I grabbed a hold of it and swung it towards the engine, and it smashed my thumb between the starter and a boss sticking out of the block that had a bolt hole in it. Dude, it was instant pain. It wasn't just oh, that hurts. And no, it was instant, 100%. Oh, and it still hurts. You can kind of see the bruise in the middle of my thumb nail. I thought he meant he was printing. Oh, it still throbs. I was going too fast. I should have just did my normal thing, but no, I was trying to make a world freaking record. Although, right at the very end, it doesn't always. That's what she said. But you don't always have a perfect job. Something always happens. How highly unfortunate it was. Yeah, something like that. You can ask Jeremy. I said something, but I can't recall. But God dang it. I was trying to put a vacuum on the cooling system to fill it back up, and it wouldn't hold vacuum. And we had to change thermostat housings from the used motor over because they busted it. And I used the same seal. Who wouldn't? I put it on there, get everything back in. I go to vacuum it, and it won't vacuum. So I let it go a few times, and Jeremy heard it leaking right around the thermostat housing. So I had to take the air box back out and a bunch of other dumb shit to be able to get to the thermostat housing. Shifter knobs would sell real good, maybe. So we had to take the old O-ring off the busted thermostat housing, stick in that one, and it finally helped. So that was the only really debacle we had, or I had. Jeremy did help me get everything tore apart. And he was taking a bunch of stuff off the used engine. So he did speed up the process a little bit. Yes, that'll work. I like it. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much, but I'm just freaking, I'm whooped tonight. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to take a shower and crash. What is the big wheel turning? What is the big wheel turning? I don't know. That's probably the plastic media for the injector for the printer. I don't know if you call it media filament. Yeah. Did you say what you were making right there? I can't remember. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fake oil spill. Why? Oh. They changed the click spots on the windows. It's got an expand arrow now rather than go solo view. Oh well, your stock is extrusion blocker pellets. Okay, no, it's a spool. No, I think they use the pellets for injection molding type stuff. Oh, if it were a 4D printer, you could print it before it started. I want one of those, but can't think of anything I need to make. Oh, as soon as you got it, you would find shit to make. But the bad thing is you got to be able to. If it's something that's not been printed before that someone doesn't have the program for, having to create it sucks. What filament are you using, Jason? So PLA meaning plastic? PLA filament. Guitar pick guards. Let's see. Biodegradable plastic made from renewable resources like cornstarch and sugarcane. Widely used in 3D printing for its ease of use, low cost, low printing temperature. It's a popular choice for beginners because it prints with standard configurations and does not require a heated bed, producing prints with sharp edges and good detail. But it can be brittle and has low heat resistance. I just hope it don't crash. Yeah. It's a program for, wow. UV tolerant interior pieces for cars is the best use. It gives off a semi-sweet smell during printing, which people find more pleasant than the odor of other plastics like ABS. Let's see. Moisture sensitive. It absorbs moisture, which can degrade the filament and cause issues like bubbling during printing, so it should be stored in a dry place. Good to know. Oh no. Dude, that's cool. So he was trying to print this earlier and it crashed. An R2D2. That would have been cool as shit. God, that sucks. That was kind of cool reading on that filament. I didn't. It's a bioplastic. So we did this. Really? Okay. Oh, I know why. Because I had it on solo. Hold on. There we go. Actually have dehumidifiers for your filaments. Jesus. So what's so bad about the ABS stuff? Is it more expensive, harder to print? ABS filament for 3D printer.
ABS filament is a strong, durable option for 3D printing, known for its impact and heat resistance. It's good for functional parts and tools, but requires an enclosed printer with a heated bed, higher temperatures, and good ventilation because of the styrene fumes.
Google. Yeah, that sucks. I didn't. Styrene fumes? That's weird. Well, I mean, I've smelled ABS plastic burn before, and that's probably that, you know, it's not like burning grease or Teflon, like burns your eyes, but I know the smell of burning Teflon or ABS. So we'd have to maybe duct into the furnace chimney and put an exhaust fan on it. We can do that. We can run a pipe right up into the chimney vent. Just need a small duct to the outside with a fan mounted closer to the outside and pull air. Yeah. Yeah. Jason's in the basement and the furnace vent is right there. We could run a duct right to it and put a fan on it. Well, I was going to do the same thing down here in this room where I was, painting stuff. And then I just stopped painting shit down here because I didn't want to have to deal with it. So, but he doesn't have a heated bed, so he wouldn't be able to use ABS. Unless that's a heated bed, then we can make that shit happen. Get a big stove hood or whatever hood we can mount above it, and then run that vent over there. Oh, you do have a heated bed, bro. We can run that right into the chimney vent. Yep. See, and Craig does all that stuff too, and he used to install those like 6 and 8 inch. I think they got 4 inch too. Um, oh yeah, you can do that too. We could make it like a fucking weird science thing though, to run all the fucking ducks and shit. Get a fucking missile coming up through the basement. I had a heated bed, but the lady left and the cat died. Oh God. So what's the cost difference between your PLA and your ABS? Actually, I had a waterbed in the 80s. It was heated. All the waterbeds are heated. I had one, dude. I loved it. My back never felt so good. But when I was married, it hurt her back. So I had to get rid of the waterbed. I mean, I still slept good, but man, that waterbed just made my back feel so good. Oh, miss it. Damn, Jason, you have to make me one of them remote holders so I can put my TV remote on it at work. Yeah. Yeah. Emptying that water bladder to change that heater, I bet that sucked. Oh. I just want to get a hot tub, work on cars all day, come home, eat dinner, get in the hot tub, hopefully not fall asleep. No, sleeping on that will mess me up. Really? Wow. I thought you were just being funny because you had to move all that big ass water bladder to be able to change the heater. Okay. All I know is every time, well, let's see, I set it up once when I got it. And then after about a year, the heater died. So I had to empty it and change the heating pad again. And every time it took 2 damn days to heat up that water. I hated it. I had a king size. But ended up giving it away to get a normal bed. I hated it. Hated it. Dan put an electric blanket on top of it. I would have never thought of that either. It was too simple. Never had an electric blanket. I mean, it would be cheaper to have an electric blanket for sure. That's funny. I never even thought about a heated blanket. That's funny. Jesus. Oh. Oh God. Leave it to Dan. So funny story. Once we stayed out at before I had the camper, we stayed out at Caesar's Creek in the campgrounds, and they have power. And we had brought our electric blanket because it was supposed to get cold. And normally inside a tent and all the blankets, you never get cold. Man, it got cold. We plugged in that heated blanket, and by morning, I was sweating my ass off. So we pretty sure it got turned up on too high of a setting and forgot about it. It was kind of ironic, but yeah. But I think that's the only time I've ever used a heated blanket. Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah, I woke up hotter than a motherfucker. It was, I think it was up on high. And by the time I realized, I had to open the damn tent up and let it air out because it's freaking hot. You could probably see the heat coming out of the tent. Ugh. Damn it, man. Oh, what's everybody got planned for the rest of the week? Uh, Dennis, what's up, man? Or Twisted, whichever. How was your weekend? Did your week started out okay? We've been talking about 3D printing and heated blankets, cooking. Old Mac, if you're still on here, if you have that recipe for that soup you was talking about, if you could send that to me. I'm interested. I always like trying new food. Probably a whole bunch of sitting on my arse. Cuddling with the space heater. Need to go run my Husqvarna mower out of gas for the winter. You don't have to run out of gas. You can just put some stable in it. It'll be fine till next year. You just want to make sure the ethanol is not going to gum up the carburetor. Ugh. I already put on my stable in all my gassers. Ethanol did a job on your John Deere. I know. I had a Ryobi leaf blower that I couldn't every year I had to put carburetor on it. Aviation fuel, if you can get it. It's a 5-year shelf life. Good to know. But I was watching this guy Michael, the small engine mechanic on YouTube. I've somehow ran into his thing, and I watched a few of his videos and how he was, pulling these carburetors apart and showing it. Went out there and pulled that thing apart, and it looked the exact same freaking way from the ethanol. So I started putting the ethanol shield stuff in it, and no more problems. I will see if the wife will give it to me, but I was wrong about the slow cooking. She puts it over for a good time. Okay, that's fine. I've got 3 crock pots, so I'm good. There's something to buying the premix fuels at the hardware store. No, I don't like the premixes. It doesn't. My Husqvarna or no Steel leaf blower doesn't like it at all. I mix my own and it loves it. Really, I've never had that issue. I mean, just like my boat, um, run the stable through it, fog carburetors, and fires right up the next year. Send it tomorrow. That's fine. Premixes are shit fuel, but ethanol free according to. Huh. 500-gallon. Woo! Well, Dan, I always use a good two-stroke oil and mix all my fuel. And I've always mixed my own. I tried to use the premix, and it no. But you know, I work on cars, not small engines. Do you Ray's Garage? No, I'll look him up. But I ran across Michael's small engine repair guy. I know. It was a low of 0, but they raised it. But Michael, the small engine mechanic, he's really, really good with these small engines, and he's explained a lot of shit, and I've learned a lot from him. I used to tear them apart and put them back together, but I never messed with carburetors. I never had an issue up until leaf blowers and weed eaters. I probably mentioned it before. I've got a Husqvarna industrial weed eater, and this thing's like a big block Chevy when you start it. It's nasty. But my leaf blower a guy gave me and said he couldn't get it running. I ended up having to put a carburetor on it because it was gummed up with ethanol. It runs perfect now. The Ryobi that I got, I didn't mess with it all year, but I have a carburetor for it. I'm gonna put a carburetor on it and probably give it to my soon-to-be son-in-law. Or actually, you know what? I think I already gave it to him. I already put the carburetor on it, so it's gone. I gave Hunter some air tools. I gave him a 1,200 foot-pound Ingersoll half-inch gun and a 3/8 and something else, and he bought me the Milwaukee leaf blower in a battery. And he had so many charges, he gave me a charger. So I use that a lot. But the gas leaf blower is back up now. My trimmer weeder is a Craftsman 4-stroke. Well, I've used the Craftsman 4-stroke little weed eaters and all the others. I live on a corner, so I have a lot of edging to do, and my backyard has a chain link fence. So the little Craftsmans, I'd have to fill the tank up twice to do my edging and trimming. This Husky, one tank every time, and I've got 090 string on it, so I rarely go through string too. No, it's a black helix wire with a real small steel core, so it gets the job done quick. I love it. Heavy duty strings a must. I'll limit that this summer. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd always go through the other stuff, the 025 and 030. I would just eat it alive. I'd have to respool it before I was done. This 090, shoot. This shit's 3/16 inch thick. I mean, it's thick as hell. And I can weed eat the fence line on both sides, get her against the house, and then edge the sidewalk. I bet you, I think I put 12 feet of string on it, and I have to, about every 3 weeks, I have to reload it. It's some heavy duty shit. Double helix with a steel core. God dang. You just fall down the stairs? Someone ran down the stairs. I thought they fell. He was like, no. He fell on his head enough. We don't need no more damage. Damn, JB didn't come in tonight. Dumpy. Yeah. We've got a steel trimmer down here, and I like my Craftsman better for feeding string. It still tends to jam. Well, so Mike, the small engine guy, shows how to string the steel and the Husqvarna because of the feed problems. But on the steels, actually, I think it might be, there's a upgrade with a new spring and a head that they fixed the steel problem. I have an Echo I keep here so I don't have to use the steel. Darth Vader's helmet? No, he's actually printing Aldi cart keys. Instead of putting a quarter in, you just put that thing in. I don't know if they have an Aldi. Do you have an Aldi down there, Mohawk? He's got to go like 30 minutes just to go to a grocery store. Taking it sweet old time. So how many hours does it call for to do that setting things? 12 hours. Holy crap. So you have a time setting for quality as far as the quality of the part, right? I don't know how to adjust it yet. Oh, okay. Well, hell, you only had it for what, a week or so? Oh, yeah. It's like getting a new gun or something else. It's always nice to futz around with it and learn all about it. I got the Springfield Hellcat Pro, and I tore it down a couple times learning how to get the slide to come off the it, because it comes off a bit different than all the other ones do. I think me and Bobby are gonna go on a long lunch run tomorrow to the shooting range. It's this times 10. 10 of them. Cars and guns, the best metal and fire have to offer. Abso-freaking-lutely. Ow. Oh. Man, it's the. I used to play video games. I've not played in forever. It's probably been 8 years or more since I played video games. And I quit playing because it consumed me. I didn't get anything done that I wanted to get done. And plus, it kept me from playing with the kids and everything else. So it was time to kick it to the curb. And yeah, made me, man, it reeled me in. It really did. We could start the outlines before we signed off. We got a few minutes. But I found after stopping playing the video games, it's like the world that I missed. Yeah. Tournament Games of the Year edition. Yeah. What was really bad is I got to play with my nephews, which live in Indiana. So I also played a lot then to be able to play with them. Made a bunch of new friends, which is cool, and some of them I still talk to. But, the guy from Jay and Silent Bob, the guy that plays Jay, played freaking Call of Duty with him. He's cool and funnier than shit. And it was fun as hell. And my old Josh that used to work with, we played with him. It was fun. A winter activity. I still can't get back into it. I blocked it out of my head where I don't even want to play it anymore. I'd rather spend my time brainstorming on my car or, brainstorming on something else rather than screwing with a video game. I gave Danny my my Xbox sign on and my live and everything. Just gave it to her so they could use it. They've been playing. So Ridley goes to sleep and they game. So see if this might have any outline coming out. Why is it printing so much before it does the actual inserts? it makes a bed to release them from. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I see an outline of them either. It's just still doing the edge of that bottom piece. The hell? Why is the wheel jumping, Jason? The spool. Getting hung up inside the grooves. It's feeding filament back and forth. Oh. Damn. So do you go live with this and let it play forever? Because people would watch it. You should do that, yeah. I only play one video game, World of Tanks. Yeah. 8 years. Used to be fun. That's kind of, man, I know. Well, I had every single Call of Duty up until I think Ghost was the very last one I ever played, and I played GTA 5. I was level 179 before I stopped playing, and right as they went to do the new San Andreas download or update, I quit playing. StreamYard only allows so many hours. Yeah. Well, you could just go live straight on YouTube, though. 8-ball pool, yeah. Me and Abby and Elliot and Erica and all of us do pool. They get mad at me because I whoop their asses all the time. But if you go straight live on YouTube, Jason, you can go, I think it's 12 hours. I think they changed it. Because I think I'm going to do the cool, yeah. But I think I'm going to do the fireplace thing on mine, because the fireplaces, the real-time fireplaces playing on YouTube have been blowing up. And I think I'm going to throw one on mine and see what it does. Hey, what the hell is it going to hurt? So, all right, well, it is time to roll. So, everybody, have a good what's left of your week. My cat will be in it. She loves to play with this thing. Oh, no. I know someone who knows he fell asleep. Live for 8 hours? Oh, my God. That'd be embarrassing. Jason, let me know when you're feeling better, and I'll swing by and grab that stuff. So, everybody, take it easy, and thanks for hanging out. And like I said, everybody have a good what's left of your week, and stay warm. Except for Mohawk, it's going to be goddamn 60 degrees. Went all night with the paint drying. Jesus. All right, everybody. Take it easy. We'll catch you next Tuesday. All right. Later.